This gonna be a rant because I got a lot to get off my chest, and I waited for a little to calm down because I don't want to be unpleasant. You've got to earn the title of being a parent, and a lot of y'all need that snatched away. And to think that some people who don't even try to be good parents are so entitled to their children's love, even though your child had to go their whole life without yours. A lady posted a video on TikTok where she was disciplining her daughter. She said that her daughter cared more about being pretty than education, so she cuts off her daughter's hair.
And you thought you were disobeying me today and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom. Do you feel traumatized?
No.
Do you feel like I abused you?
No.
Do you feel like this form of discipline was a lot better than any other form of discipline, like physical abuse, that I could have used?
Yes.
After she figured out that we didn't think that was cute, she hopped back on TikTok to let us know that her daughter wasn't traumatized. I try not to say this a lot, and I try to give a lot of grace because parenting is hard and there's no manual, but some of y'all are piss poor parents on purpose. When a child does something wrong, they need to be disciplined. Disciplining a child doesn't entail beating the shit out of them or humiliating them for the whole world to see. If you made a mistake at work and your manager came into your office and cut off all your hair without explaining to you in detail why what you did warranted such an unfair, cruel, unjust, severe punishment, you wouldn't even know how to handle that. She couldn't even explain why the little girl deserved discipline in the first place. Oh, well, you just think being pretty is more important than your education. Could she have an issue with her image? Did cutting off all of her hair help with the issue? Some of you want to be your child's very first bully. I don't know what the lady in the video's goal was, but if it was to make her daughter ugly, that didn't happen. She's still very much so pretty. Some of you have a hard time expressing yourselves. Some of you have a hard time explaining why you feel the way that you feel and why you do the things you choose to do. Yet when we look at children, people that are younger than us, that haven't experienced half the things that we've experienced, we expect them to be emotionally mature and intelligent. Are we okay? Children don't ask to be here. So if you are making the conscious decision to have a child, not to learn them, not to love them, not to accept them for everything they are, but solely to abuse them, humiliate, and use them, you are one of the worst people that have ever been created. In this day and age with social media, kids are meaner than ever. You've got to protect your child. Don't give the world the ammo needed to destroy your child. One of the great things about being a parent is even though you make a mistake, you might still have time to say, I'm sorry. What I did was wrong and I shouldn't have done it. It's okay to say that. But if you don't want to change your mindset and your way of thinking seems to be around the lines of, well, I'm the parent, I do what I want, or my mama did it to me, well, you should shave off all your hair because I disagree wholeheartedly with that decision.